Welcome back to Top 10 Comics. In this video, we're going to do my number 3 to my number 1 top favorite comic!
Number 3 best comic book.
Number 3 best comic for me was Ms.Marvel this year. I've talked about this comic book a lot. Anytime I get a chance to talk about it, I talk about it.
What's it about?
It is so much fun. It is about a new superhero in the Marvel Universe that goes by the name of Ms.Marvel. She's also known as Kamala Khan, and she was bathed in the Terrigen mists and has gotten powers from all that inhuman business. That's a whole other side story. And it's just really about her trying to grapple with having superpowers, becoming a superhero. And Kamala Khan is essentially a Muslim female Peter Parker when he first started out.
What does that mean?
Well, it's like she's got this exact same like Peter Parker problems where she's like got to deal with like her family and hiding her superpowers and trying to figure them out and great responsibility and great power and all this stuff. And she's just like, it's all this craziness going on. She's got to balance her life. The significance of Ms.Marvel is the fact that we finally have a spotlight on a female Muslim character superhero that is so much fun. It's so different. It's adding diversity to the whole Marvel character cast. And it's also really refreshing to just see like a look at a Muslim family, and they're just like everybody else. Like, I grew up in the South, and there's like Bible Belt shit going on down there where people are like overly religious and overly protective of their children. And those people, you know, are dealing with the same problems that Kamala Khan's dealing with. People are people. Whether you're Muslim or Christian or atheist or whatever the fuck, people are people, and they deal with the same problems. Your fucking dad does not want you to talk to boys when you're 16, no matter what religion you are, okay? Like, that's just how it is. And this does a really great job of showing that whole teenage situation that is very dear to all of our hearts because we've all been there. Ms.Marvel is definitely one of the best superhero comics out right now, at least for me. If you're in the mood for a fun, teenage, colorful, silly superhero story, this is the one for you. It's written by G. Willow Wilson, and the art is by Alfona and Wyatt. Those two keep switching out, but I love both of their art styles. They're both very appropriate styles for this story. It is just a lot of lighthearted, fun, teenage silliness.
Number 2 best comic.
Number 2 goes to Weird Love.
Weird Love?
Weird Love.
What is that?
Okay, so Weird Love is definitely the weirdest comic that I have read all year long, and it's something that I just so look forward to every month. Weird Love is reprints of romance comics from these 50s, 60s, and 70s. And they're all the ones that they have chosen to reprint are bizarro romance comics where like the ending of the tale, you're just like, that is so not cool, not politically correct, and this would never fly today. I mean, there's so many amazing ones like Too Fat to Frug, where this girl who was a go-go dancer and then she ends up getting really fat, and then the doctor tells her that she can't do anything about it, she's just stuck being fat, and that she has to go find a fat guy to dance with, and that's just the end of the story. It's so weird. There's one called I Fell for a Commie, where this chick falls for a fucking communist guy, and then later on she finds out that he's really an undercover fucking agent trying to bust other commies, and it's so weird. And at the end of every one of these comics, these girls get married. Like, every single one of these comics, these girls get married. It's so fucked up. It's my favorite thing ever. In fact, I've talked so much about Weird Love that Yo Comics and IDW reached out to me, and I wrote a foreword for the trade paperback that's coming out that has the first 3 issues of Weird Love in it this February, so be on the lookout. And what my favorite thing about the Weird Love series is that these are such little cultural touchstones that really show you where we've been as a society, like morality-wise, and then like how far we've progressed since then, like since the feminist movement and since women were able to like work and not just have to get married and squirt out 10 kids and that was your whole life and that was it, or be a nurse or a teacher. Those were your options, okay, at one point in time. Not that long ago. You know what I'm saying? So this is a lot of fun. Makes me feel great about being a woman in 2015. Let me tell you.
Number 1.
And my number 1 favorite comic of 2014, hands down, She-Hulk.
She-Hulk?
She-Hulk.
Why?
I've talked about this comic also a lot last year. And this comic is my favorite. I look forward to it every month just because it is so much fun to be in Jennifer Walters' crazy life. Jennifer Walters, if you don't know, she is the She-Hulk. She was the cousin of Bruce Banner. She was a lawyer, had an accident, got a blood transfusion from her cousin because he was the only one who had the blood type that matched. And she ended up getting his Hulk powers, but not like he has them. Like, she can control it, and she doesn't get stupid when she becomes a Hulk. But this is the least important thing about She-Hulk, okay? Because this comic is all about her going out on her own and having her own lawyer practice. And then she always takes on these really weird clients, a lot of superhero clients with a lot of superhero legal problems that are a lot of fun to read about. If you like superheroes and you like Law and Order, then this is the comic for you. What's so great about She-Hulk is that it's so believable. Like, the way he writes these court cases. For example, in the end, you have Captain America, who has a lawsuit slapped on him for wrongful death of something that he did in like 1940 something. And it's so interesting because they would deal with stuff like that. And I love seeing the mundane lives of superheroes. For some reason, I'm more interested in the mundane aspects of their life than like them saving the world. And not only that, there's so many great like little add-ins where you have her going up against Daredevil in court. You have her talking to Shocker, trying to figure out this mysterious blue file that she's dealing with. It shows her having an adventure with Hank Pym. I mean, there's just so many really fun cameos in this that it's just so great. I just love it. It's so much fun. This comic is definitely in trade paperback form. There are only going to be 12 issues and then it is over, so there should be 2 trade paperbacks, probably 1 omnibus in the works. But what I do know is that this is written by Charles Soule, who is also a practicing lawyer, and that is why this is so great. And I also love the art by Javier Pulido. A lot of people have argued with me about this online. This art is amazing and I love it. There is some guest artist stuff going on here and there, but it's awesome. Don't worry about it. So in conclusion, my favorite comics are the year are Silver Surfer, Sandman, Ghost Rider, Sex Criminals, The Wicked and the Divine, Saga, Low, She-Hulk, Ms.Marvel, and Weird Love, in no particular order. Honorable mention goes to Batgirl. It just started, so I need to kind of see where it goes a little bit more before I put it on any top lists. It's Cameron Stewart writing it and Fleischer drawing it, and it's just so much fun. So it's like a breath of fresh air in the DC universe, because I haven't read DC in a while, and this is finally getting me back on the DC boat. I'm excited about it. I don't want to not read DC. Okay, so it's not like I don't want to read it. It's just they have to make shit for me to want to read, and this is totally cute, so much fun. Girl power, bat power, adorable.
Of all these comic books, which one would make the best movie?
So we're gonna play a little game called the producer game, where I get to think of what I want all of these comics to be, whether it is a movie, a television show, or a mini-series.
Ghost Rider.
I think Ghost Rider would make a great television show on the CW.
Sex Criminals.
Sex Criminals would also make a great ongoing show, but not on CW. Maybe on HBO, or Cinemax or something like that, because they have to have dicks in it.
The Wicked and the Divine.
The Wicked and the Divine, definitely mini-series situation going on.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk, I think She-Hulk could be adapted into a movie.
Low,
I think potentially could be adapted into a movie or an HBO series, depending on how far it goes, but I think it looking like a movie.
Weird Love.
Weird Love would be great if it was kind of like Tales from the Crypt, except they did like 2 or 3 little stories instead of just 1 story.
Sandman.
Sandman, movie. I'm gonna go with movie on that one.
Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer, I'm gonna go with television show. American-made sci-fi, though, versus BBC, because the production values are better.
Saga.
Saga would be an ongoing, like, HBO series or something like that. Kind of like Girls, or Showtime could even do something like that. I don't know.
Ms.Marvel.
Marvel also could be like a CW type show. But I'd like to see her in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, though. I'd really like to see her character show up. I don't know if she could hold her own entire movie, but it'd be cool to have her included. So that's it today. Thanks for watching our top 10 comics of 2014. If you like this video, be sure to give us the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr for all your Kufu updates, needs, and wants. And don't forget to use the promo code ROBOTBD to get the Comic Book Girl 19 cosplay calendar for $15 with free shipping in the United States on www.comicbookgirl19.com.